Well, last weekend definitely threw up some shocks and surprises, not to mention the runaway leaders and current premiers being tripped up by the storm. Is hoping that round 23 is more kinder to the tipster than last round. The Rabbitohs will be pleased with their result against their neighbours the Eels, but I believe they're about to run into a steam train that is the Penrith Panthers, who will not want their lead to be further eroded at the pointy end of the table. The Panthers should succeed in the grand final rematch. That lead I just mentioned could be eroded by a Cowboys side that will be looking to consolidate a top 2 position after their shock loss to the Roosters saw the Sharks, Storm and Rabbitohs make up some much needed ground. Expect the Cowboys to bounce back home in this one. The Broncos enjoyed a big win against the Knights, which has thrust them deep into finals contention, but also straight into a Storm side which has shocked the Panthers last weekend. The Storm should be able to get up here again as they look to lock in a top 4 position. The Eels should have enough about them, especially with Mitch Moses returning from a broken finger. Burton also has been cleared for the Bulldogs after accepting a fine for a shoulder charge, but it won't be enough to beat Neil's side that looks finals bound. The Seagulls have 1 win in 5 and need to win to have any chance of keeping their premiership hopes alive, but will have to do it without Jake Trbojevic. They face a Sharks side who are not bereft of confidence after a solid win against the Tigers. Sadly though, it may be curtains for Manly despite the home advantage. 5 wins in a row has the Roosters in the finals, and I expect they'll go 6 in a row against the Tigers side that can't seem to put it together on the park at the moment. Ken Momalu returns from a knee injury for them, but I can't see that being a defining influence against a strong Roosters side. The Dragons remain unchanged, whilst the Titans have their skipper back in a clash between 2 sides who've won 1 game in 5. That said, the Titans have not won away from home this season, and I don't see this changing. The Dragons should win this one to keep their slim finals hopes alive. It's a clash between a home side that has a poor home record hosting a side with a poor away record, which arguably makes this match of the round. It gets worse for the Knights though, with Bradman Best and Inari Tuala being stood down for disciplinary reasons, although the return of David Clemmer is a boon. Joe Tapine returns from his rib injury for Canberra, though, and Ricky Stewart also returns to the touchline after a week off. The Raiders could shore up a top 8 position if results go their way, and come home with a win here, and that's what I'm tipping. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please show your support by liking, commenting and subscribing. And feel free to share your tips for what is set to be an exciting weekend of rugby league.